Greetings to everyone. Today I want to introduce to you a new video about Bio-Well gas discharge visualization camera, GDV camera, based on Kirlian photography or Kirlian effect. And I would like to show you the reproducibility of this device. And there are a lot of complaints in social networks about the very low stability of the Kirlian photography, and most people who are in most cases they are not even acquainted with this technology. They say that it's irreproducible and it's not stable, so that's why you cannot rely on the parameters and all the results of this technology. So I would just make a real-time demonstration so that you can see what it can. So we will use the Bio-Well device, this one. So it's ready for calibration now. Calibration is needed for tuning the parameters of the device and of the software to the environmental conditions in which we work. So I go to calibration and I click start. So now the device will do the calibration itself. You don't have to touch it. You just put it there, and within less than 20 seconds, it will finish the tuning, the calibration process. So it's done and we are ready to go. So what will I do? I will be doing scans of myself, and I will be doing scans of the metal cylinder that is installed on the device. So I will just show you that now it's just a piece of metal, circular one. So I will just create a card called, for example, cylinder. We will randomly select birthday for this cylinder, doesn't matter. And we will do the full scan. So we will just imagine that we are measuring 10 fingers and we will capture them. So, but as you see, it's absolutely round shape. It's because we are measuring the metal cylinder. So we can scan every second, so it's pretty fast. We click analyze, we get the first result. So now we can repeat the full scan again. Take into consideration that when the metal cylinder is installed on the device, we are not able to ventilate the air that is inside, in which the gas discharge is actually happening, the corona discharge. So that's why it's just physics and chemistry that the concentration of ozone will be accumulating slowly, and the corona discharge will deplete again slowly with the increase of concentration of ozone. So I will repeat this kind of process 4 times. Just in front of you, so you will see it real time, that I'm not setting up anything before this experiment. So everything in real time. You can see the time here of each experiment. This time is taken from the settings of the server and computer. So let's do it 4 times. So now we have 4 measurements, one by one, and we can compare them with each other. We send them to compare, and let's take a look. So you see that the stress in the Bio-Well software is calculated as the curvature of the picture. So how smooth it is, how homogeneous the light is. So it stays the same. Of course, it's metal cylinder. It has no variations of the different flows like we have in a human body. So the energy, so it's 72.3, 72.8. So even if we calculate and we take this maximum and minimum, so we can take it or calculate this like 72.83 minus 72.31, that is the lowest. So between the maximum and minimum, there's 0.52 difference. So 0.52 is less than 1%. Less than 1%, because 1% from this is 0.72. So if we want to be exact, it's 0.7% variability. So it means this device is able to capture the images with the stability of 99.3%. So it means that the device itself is very stable, the device. The process that is being created there with the corona discharge and photographing is very stable. So 99.3%, you have seen it yourself right now. So if we go back and we'll try to capture the person instead of the cylinder, so then you will find out that the variability of the results of a person depends on the person, because the device itself, as we have seen right now, works with 99.3% stability. If you have variability of 5% or 10% or even 20%, it's all because of the internal properties of the person whom you are scanning. So more stressed is the person and less energy this person possesses, then high will be the variability. So we can do a small test right now. We will do an express test, and I will be putting only 2 fingers in order to make it faster, not to make this video too long. So first scan, second scan, analyze. Of course, when we're calculating something based on 2 fingers, not on 10 fingers, the average values variability increases. But still, in order to make it faster, we will do it in this mode, okay? 1, 2, analyze. Once again. 1, 2. Third time completed. And the last 4th time. 1, 2. Analyze. Of course, I'm a little bit nervous about what I'm doing right now, and I'm also always curious and what will be the results. And you see that my stress has a little bit increased during these tests, but you see the first 3 scans were pretty reproducible, whilst the first 2 were exactly the same. But if we look at the energy, not the stress, the curvature of the image, you see that it's pretty the same, even if we take that the biggest difference between them is, well, it's not even 2 points, it's like 1.9. So 1.9 is about 3% or 4% of variability. The difference is 4%. So it means even if we calculate the standard deviation, it will be much lower. But in this case, between the highest value of energy and the lowest one, we have only 4%, from which 1% belongs to the device itself, because device gives 1% variability. And it means my variability is only 3% more. Overall, 4. But that's how stable it is. So this technology is able to give very highly reproducible results. You just need to know and study how to correctly operate it, and then it will give you very, very useful information about the energy state of the person, stress levels, and the balance between left and right sides of the person, left, right hemispheres of hands. So I am recommending you not to rely on those articles in internet from the people who never really used properly this technology, who are saying that this is not reliable and not reproducible. As I have shown you in this video, it's highly reliable and highly reproducible. So, as you have seen in this video, this device that we just tested, the Bio-Well 2.0 device, is highly reproducible and highly reliable. It gives absolutely the same results. It works with 99.3% stability, and it is able to measure my state with very high accuracy. So enjoy Bio-Well and measure your energy, stress, and balance in any conditions at any time of the day, whenever you need it, or help others to understand these conditions. Enjoy it. Take care.